116 Hotline. It's Sadie.
And Sultana, and welcome back to 116 Hotline. If this is your first time here, hello. If this is not your first time here, welcome back. 116 Hotline is a podcast where we talk about anything and everything. Guess why?
It's because it is ours.
Wow. And it's not only a safe space for us as your podcast host, but also for you, the listener / viewer.
Yes.
So if you've been looking for a community, you may have found it, sister. Welcome in.
We can't wait to have you, especially if you're new. But
period.
If you're not, you know how it goes.
You know the drill.
You know how we roll. So
yes.
We're so excited. Before we get started, I just really quickly wanted to remind you guys that our Galentines is this Saturday. It is this Saturday, so thank you so much to everybody that's already purchased their tickets.
Period.
We did announce the winners already too for the giveaway. Thank you so much for interacting with it. We cannot wait to celebrate with you. Now, if you're just now hearing this and seeing this, I know it is still a week out. If you're so very interested in there still into our Galentine still, please reach out to us. I'm sure we can work some things out where we can still release the tickets.
So DM us, message us, let us know, email us, all of the above.
If you don't come, you're gonna get FOMO bad.
And we're telling you ahead of time, like, you are gonna miss out, and you're gonna be like, oh my god, I missed out on such a good time, and I'm gonna be like,
we told you.
I'm sorry, sis.
Literally like a month in advance. So please come join us. Come have fun with us. It's gonna be a great time for all the girlies.
Period.
Yes.
Let's do a mental health check-in real quick. Just
going to
a quick
say that.
Yeah. Why don't we start off with you?
Of course, that's tradition. Okay, mental health check. I would say the last time I did it, I think it was like a 7.5. Now I want to say maybe
Wait, maybe we do like a little introduction for people that don't know what the mental health check-ins are. Sure. Just like give me a quick spiel, Sadie. What is our mental health check-in?
So we do this little mental health check just to kind of like check in on one another. And, for you as well, honestly, if you're listening right now, reflect back and do a mental health check. Whether if you want to say it verbally out loud to yourself or pretend we're all in the room together, right?
Yes.
Just to kind of check in and to see how we are doing. You don't have to get into details if you don't want to. For us, we do sometimes just because it's kind of nice to kind of get it off our chest.
And unpack.
Yeah. Really unpacking, because that's what we do. That's, we are here to talk it out and just to make it a safe space for everyone. So
did you change your nose ring?
I did. Did you notice it?
I was like, oh my god, something looks different.
A little flower because
I bought. Cute.
Thank you. I got some different colors. I have I'm gonna wear a red one.
It looks cute.
Isn't it so cute?
I was like, wait, something's different about her.
I gotta show Isla later of my little nose ring. It's a little flower. I think she's gonna like it. Yeah, it's a little flower. You always notice that because last time you're like, I don't care, but I want to look at this ring, and then now you're like, look at your nose ring. Also, if you're new here, ADHD, brain hair.
Sorry, not sorry. It's who we are.
But it's what makes us fun, though. I feel like we're like, you never know what you're gonna get with us.
Period.
It's different every time.
Exactly.
But that's what our mental health check little sessions are before we get started. Just to check in on each other to make sure we're good. Because like sometimes. You'd be surprised.
We be in a dark place.
You'd be surprised that sometimes people never ever get asked that.
Exactly.
That's
why I always ask strangers, like, how are you really doing? Like, tell me your trauma. You know what I mean? Like, for real. It's important. So,
no, for real.
Here we are. Mental health check-in.
So, with that being said.
Period. Go, Sadie.
I think I'm at an 8
out of 10.
8 out of 10. So slowly, climbing up there. I went to the gym today. I did some hardcore legs, and I'm feeling good. Yeah. Got a lot of work done for my work already for now. So I'm feeling good.
Period. I love that for you.
Yeah. What about you? And it's whether
I'm
exactly
freaking
right.
stressed, bro. Oh my god. I mean, like, I wasn't stressed, but something just triggered me right now. No, so I just had to literally work stuff for the past 30 minutes, just trying to
figure it out.
Sorry about that, Sadie, for the delay in filming.
It's okay.
But right now I'm probably at a 5 out of 10 just because I'm so stressed. I don't know. I don't handle stress well. Yeah. I really don't.
And that's okay. And that's something
if I was still smoking cigarettes, I'd be like...
She'd be like... Oh my god, wait, you didn't used to smoke like that, though.
Yeah, I used to smoke.
Like that though?
Yeah, and like I hid it from everybody.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
We were like younger. It was like 18, 19 years old maybe.
No, I started smoking when I was
16. Yeah, because it was back in our McDonald's days.
Camo menthol silver. Me and Kiki, we got it down on the low.
Camo menthol silver.
Camo menthol,
she even
honey.
got the names down.
Camo menthol crush silver. You crush it, and the menthol's like. So every time you take a puff, it's like chewing gum.
Really?
You know, that minty. Oh.
So it was actually minty for real?
Yeah, don't even get me started because now I'm salivating.
I can't.
No, but
I'm fiending.
Yeah,
for cigarettes.
Just 5 out of 10. Not doing so well, but we're gonna push through. And I just don't handle stress well. That's why I'm 5 out of 10 right now.
That's okay. I mean, that can change within an hour. Yeah, that can change by tomorrow. And that's okay. So let's talk about that. Let's dive into it. Why? You know that video of the Kidu guy? Whenever he's like on a talking show, and then he just started crying.
Do you know why he was crying though?
Is he homeless?
No.
Oh, I think I watched the video from a long time ago, but I can't remember.
It's like he found his son. Him and his son was having a conversation. His son was like, "But Dad, I still love you." And then he's like, "No." Okay.
Somewhere deep down in my heart, I still love you.
That's so sad.
I'm gonna put.
I can't believe that they made a meme out of that.
I'll put the video right here if you don't know what I'm talking about. I believe they were on Oprah or some type of show like that.
It was but it became a huge meme. Okay, I'm sorry to that because the context is kind of sad and beautiful.
You needed the context. You just had to be there. Yeah, totally. I just don't do well under stress, and I don't like when people give me unrealistic expectations because as a daughter of an immigrant, we have the feeling that we need to always
you have to do the best of the best, be the best of the best.
Not even meet expectations, but exceed expectations. And then when I don't have the bandwidth for that or capacity, or if I don't have the tools to get me there, I feel like I start spiraling bad. Ooh, I sound really good right here.
Yeah, that's a good spot.
Yeah, I start spiraling really bad, and so that's kind of like been my thing. And yeah,
that's okay,
I just hate it. I hate it because okay, you know what? And also because I had a really crazy 24 hours. Okay, so I'm just
you're right. You literally have been on a freaking a bender this entire time.
And it's not even like alcohol or drugs.
No, it's not. It's actually
it's like
normal
work
healthy
bender.
Yeah. No, literally.
I need to stop. I hate it.
Work bender for sure. And I feel like within the past, was it like past week or past few days, you have literally been like back to ever since last week. Was it last weekend?
I don't know.
Yeah. What did we do?
I can't keep track of my days anymore.
She suppressed it because it was so like crazy busy.
What was I doing?
It was last weekend because me and Brian were supposed to.
I am. Yeah.
But where were we? Oh, yeah.
We were filming our.
Okay, well, not just that, but then, okay, literally, by the time this comes out, this is like a couple weeks ahead, right? That's why. But then, speaking realistically, in real time, last week, it was my birthday dinner, and then we had my birthday. Wait, did we do it Saturday? Okay, I had my birthday dinner. We went out, whatever. Mind you, it was like negative 15 degrees. And then the next morning, we went to go film with my friend, which, my friend Chas from last week's episode.
Yes.
So we
filmed a lot of technical issues.
We were in a public event space as well. Yeah. And then she had to run to go do her other event thing all night long. Mm-hmm. And then I don't remember what we did the next day, but then like that weekend was just like, and then of course your regular work day, we were regular week, and then this past weekend, literally you were just in the city with Val, and you told me about your day, how you were literally like on the run, on the go, and then boom, you came back, went to another event, and then I was like, holy crap, I'm so glad that you didn't thought about not going tomorrow anymore, because can't even imagine you doing all that. Well, and that's a lot.
And that's why I just told myself I need to stop.
Good for you. You need to put the boundaries sometimes. I know that you get really into like your whole.
I get hyperfixation.
Yes.
I get that really bad. Like once I'm in it, I'm like in it, and I'm like I can't stop.
I'm talking in it.
I can't stop until someone pulls me out of this.
No, seriously, because you were like going.
I know it's really bad,
and you know,
it's good, but like bad.
It's like a blessing and a curse. I feel like, you know, because like you get so tuned in and you want to do all the things because obviously you have all the tools and you have all the knowledge for us. So of course, the resource and all the stuff for it, and you want to do it, you know, to like build your own self and you know just to fuel your soul. But at the same time, it's not necessarily feeling. It's actually quite literally doing the opposite.
I know. That's why I need to stop. See, I need to take my own advice and like actually stop.
And we talked about this before.
I just been going, and I think it's like I just need it's been a crazy 2 weeks, and I just need to like pause for a minute and like
take a pause, girly.
and just like not be on my phone.
Take a pause.
Go back to my crafting. See?
Yeah, there you go. Go back to your crafting with your purse, girl. Work on that.
I know.
Purse.
I'm waiting my beads to come in from Temu.
You order some more?
Well, because I'm like, okay, I have like the beads, but I want to add like other
around
like, shimmery stuff so that I have like a good variety.
Okay. So you're trying to add more to it.
So I'm like giving myself like a break but I need to get back into it because that was really relaxing. Like, and I hyperfixated on that. See.
It's the ADHD brain. Like it's like, but you know what? I just also realized though, ADHD can really be intertwined with autism. Like it can be intertwined, and I'm not saying that you are autistic.
Oh, I'm probably on the spectrum for sure.
I am 100% on the spectrum, and I'll be gladly.
I know my kids are. I mean, you know, they don't. What's that called? When like sensory
overload.
That's me too. Like I can't.
It's like super intertwined. Yeah, we are we have it all, girl. Yeah. And I was like, I mean,
it's horrible.
And honestly, I'm kind of like, I'm proud to admit that, you know, I do have it because then you can put a name to it. You can put a name to it rather than just like not knowing why do I do this? Why do I feel this way? Because like the moment, and again, disclaimer, self-diagnosed.
There you go.
You know, we really need to go get diagnosed one of these
my God,
days. I saw a video on TikTok and these girls did it when they're like at like 25.
Did they actually get diagnosed?
And she actually got diagnosed. And she had her friends got a cake for her and said, congratulations, you are autistic or something, or you have ADHD, but like officially. And I'm like, it's actually kind of quite a beautiful thing.
Yeah, you know, that's true.
Because you have to celebrate all of like the differences in everybody and individuality.
Yeah, we all, you know, we're special in our own way. I'm just not. I just need a break. I need a break, which means I need to put my phone down. Maybe I need to go to the movies. Literally just now I was gonna say you need to watch a movie, like put a movie on or something. Put your phone down. Put on D&D. Put it down. Do my beading.
And then do your beading or like your nails while you have a movie on.
Period.
Because then that's like, I kind of do that almost like at least twice a week. Because like I'll just put on Netflix on a show or something. And like my phone is on my charger on my bed. And I'm sitting on the floor with like my little chair. And I'm just like doing my work. Or I'm like
in the zone
just watching the movie, you know.
I need
to do that. So like whoever texts me, I'm not replying back or anything. Because my phone's like, I never ever put my phone D&D like her and Val because I'm scared of doing that.
I only do it when I go to the gym.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm scared of that too.
Scared of what?
Of people needing me, so I just.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Like, what if it's an emergency?
That's what I'm saying. What if it's an emergency, especially if you have kids, you know? And so I'm just like, I never put it on D&D, but I always put it on silent. Like my phone is on silent all the time, especially at work because I get overstimulated by the ding, 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 you know, by the text. Yeah. So I always have it on silent, and then whenever I look at it later, my teammates are like texting me like 500 times like, hey, we're doing this. I was like, oh crap, I'm just now seeing this because I'm so in the zone whenever being more present, like whatever you know where you're doing. But I think you just girl, just give yourself a little break. And it's okay. You freaking need it. I think that's...
Hey, what are you doing next weekend?
What am I doing next weekend?
Let's go to the Korean spot in Dallas.
Next weekend already? No, what is next weekend?
Let's go Valentine's Day weekend. We're both... Okay, I'm gonna bleep this out. Right. When we were both, and I sent that video of your birthday.
The video, dude. Did you see my reaction? You saw my reaction because
I was like, you need to watch this right now, and I need to see your reaction.
I thought she was exaggerating, right?
We were both locked in.
Oh, this girl's exaggerated, and I watched it. The moment the video went to the mid of the 15 degree, I lost it. I was like, oh shoot, this girl freaking locked in for real. I was dying because it matched so well, and I had no idea you even recorded that. So
I recorded that in my car. Yeah, I was like, oh, this would be a good clip to add in there.
Oh, you just thought about it?
Yeah.
See, that's what the freaking creative mind came from, because I thought you were doing it just to do it. I was like, when did she even do this? But holy crap, it was so good. And then the funny thing is, I showed my Lisa, and she was dying too. She goes, oh my god, the 15 degree part. Because this is 15, but it was literally feeling like negative 15.
Oh yeah, 12. There was like nobody out. Literally,
pretty sure I got sick again from that night, girl. Because
absolutely,
we were like wearing dresses, toes were out.
We were wearing nothing. Our bootsies were out.
All heels, like open toes. Well, you were wearing heels. No, were you wearing booties?
I wore boots when we went out.
Oh, when we went out.
Yeah,
okay, but still,
it was cold though. But
dresses. I do.
But yeah, you know what I have been doing though? I've been using stress balls because we got stress balls.
Have some?
We have stress balls from the Asian festival. So I've been using them to just like.
Dude, were you using it
works
there?
A lot.
Were you using it there? Or
No,
I was
talking. Yeah, like in general.
It really works. They're so like. You don't even think about it, but then when you actually do it, because you're fidgeting with something, so it kind of keeps you like grounded. Like it's another grounding method, and stress balls are like the easiest method to kind of like release some kind of like tension out, honestly, just in your body, even if it's as small as your hands.
Even breathing, that like deep breathing actually helps a lot, and you're just like, let it go.
It helps. It really does.
Period.
And the craziest thing is that, like I said, I mean, connecting it with my job again, I'm sorry, but it's just so related to like the adult life too, because we teach this to our kids a lot about like, we do little breathing methods, we do all that stuff, and it sounds silly, but then like,
it works.
Whenever the kids actually do it, they're like, oh, okay. And I
feel better.
Yeah, they feel better. Like the third graders, they'll do it. But when I was in fifth, they're like, what the heck? Like, why are we doing this? But I'm like trying to convince them, like, just do it. Just close your eyes, just breathe in, breathe out. And then we do little methods of like, pretend you're holding a little, a dandelion. And so you're breathing in and then you're blowing out the dandelion. It's so cute.
I saw this thing on TikTok and I did it with my kids. Like Oliver, whenever he gets overwhelmed or when he's mad, we do this thing where we like dance it out and like just like shake our whole body, because I saw that's a way to get like all your all the things that you're like you're holding and just like release the pressure.
I do brain breaks. Yeah, those are like little dance brain breaks. I do that every day.
Yeah, and he's like, "This is so dumb," and then he started doing it. And he started laughing.
Like, he actually likes it.
Yeah, he started laughing and he started doing it, and I'm like, "Dude, trust me, you will feel better after you do this."
I can see him acting like whatever at first, but then he'll eventually like it.
Yeah, but I like, okay, I'm just like gonna be honest and raw right now. I think I'm just like, I think it's like a course over like the past 2 weeks that I've just been hit with like, not only what happened today, like obviously, but like other unrealistic expectations, and I think letting other people's expectation of me being like question myself, right, like on my worth, because even like I don't think I told you this. I didn't tell you this.
I don't think so.
During the Asian festival, there was someone that came up because I tabled for the for a nonprofit that I'm doing, right, and I had like my Hmong story cloth, and someone old Hmong lady, she was like, oh really, hey, why don't you tell like the Hmong community to come and table? And I was like, well, they have the information, like it's not my fault if they do it or not. And she was just like, well, it would be good if you had some representation here. They should be doing this, not you. Like as in almost like
knowledge of it, like your representation.
Yeah, and then almost like in a degrading way, like she was saying it with like, why are you doing this?
Well, girl, Hmong OGs.
I know, but like we had this conversation and I was like, I feel like I need to stand up for myself. So I was like, telling her like, this is, I do it for this reason, and I love what I do, and if I can represent just a small like portion of it and be that representation, like I'm going to do what I need to do, and it's not my fault if another organization does or does not want to do it, right. And that just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. And like, I think I've just been like, dang, is my expectation of what I'm doing, like, am I even living up to my expectation of what I want to do, what I want to impact? I don't know. I'm conflicted because I think when you allow other people's view and perception to be like what you think you're good at or whatever, like it messes with your brain.
Okay.
And then that makes 100%. Me like, obviously, like I start feeling insecure, and I'm like, shit, am I even doing what I'm doing correctly or to the best of my abilities. I don't know.
Well, no, okay. That needs to wait. Let's do. That needs to be the cover. This episode. Oh, I'm not even doing that out loud. I'm just doing that. Okay. Anyway, okay.
Yes, I'm being vulnerable right now. So.
Good, as you should. And here's my response to that. I know you didn't ask for it, but I'm gonna give it to you anyway because that's what we do. That's what we do here. That's what we're talking about. Too bad you're gonna hear it. It's not anything bad. If anything, if it's a little piece of encouragement or a little picker me upper, then take it. But if not, then it's okay too. But
what if I just stop?
Stop what?
Like. Not like suicidal, but like
I was like, damn, girl.
No, like sometimes I just get like, I'm like, oh, it's too much.
Well, here's the thing. From my point of view, from what I see, like, first of all, that lady, honestly, coming from our background, you know, like how we grew up, like our Hmong OGs, they're nothing will ever be like good enough for them,
right?
You know? It's funny because the other day I just heard my brothers had this conversation the other day, but it's like if you're a child of immigrant, then you know exactly this is what it is. Like it will never be good enough. You know,
100%.
Just because, like, I don't know, the way how our like elders, they grew up and, like, you know, differently, you know, and they're just like, so it's like they really expect a whole lot and stuff, but they just, like, it's not realistic, right? So whenever that lady came up to you, like, oh, Mongol G's, like, always going on.
Girl, like, she rubbed me the wrong way. Okay. I know, but like I had to stand up for myself because I'm like, you're not gonna sit here and do this to me. And so I was like, no, I was like, I stood up for myself because the old me would have been like, oh, okay,
whatever, right?
But I was like, no, you know what? She wants to fucking bring this shit like while I'm trying to do good shit. Like, bitch, get the fuck out of here.
It's the fact that you're trying to even put us out there in general is like, that's the part that should matter the most.
Exactly. You know? I was literally educating people. Literally, that's all I was doing that day, was educating people about our story, where we came from. Literally repeating that fucking shit back to back to back. Right. And I'm like, is this the right place to ask me this question?
So she had, first of all, I was like, if she wanted to ask you that, like, then she should be the one to go tell her other people that really truly want to have, like, put more, like, information out there to come and do it. Then, like you said, y'all have been posting and promoting that stuff. If people want to come and do it, they can do it. But if they don't want to, then they clearly are not there because they didn't want to. So it's the fact that Sultana's out there already in general, just putting the information out there and, like, you know, giving us exposure. The Hmong community exposure is should already be good enough as it is for that event itself. So the critique, that's not necessarily in my opinion, not necessarily constructive criticism, especially if you said that her tone. No, it was more like degrading, like you said.
Yeah, it was more like, why are you doing this and why aren't the other community organizations doing this? That's literally the tone.
What'd you say to her?
And I said, well, they have the information. I don't know why they're here. They had the opportunity to be here just like every other organization here. And if they're not here, I don't know what to tell you. And then she went on to say, you know, we could use young folks like you in the organization to, you know, we need your young voices and representation. And I said, oh, I've tried. Yeah. She doesn't know my story. She doesn't know my experiences, but I said, I've tried that and it hasn't worked out. And in actuality, it's been really hard to try to break through. You know, and it's been hard to connect because there's gatekeepers that don't want me to try to use my influence or my platform or whatever, and that's not my fault.
Yeah, exactly.
I literally told her to straight. I'm like, I don't think you understand anything what I'm saying, but I'm going to tell you.
Like, no, seriously, take it as
like she understands English, but is she going to understand what I'm trying to say? No,
the message.
She doesn't understand the message,
girl.
So, yeah, I was just like, I don't care. I'm going to tell it to her because I'm like, whatever.
And you know what? That's like crazy because, like, I know that, you know, we know that this is how they are and they're just going to judge from the outside because that's all they know and that's what they want to see, right? But at the same time, and like you said, you're like, you know, you don't try to let it get to you, but it's going to freaking get to you at the end of the day. Like you said, you're going to think about it and rightfully so. I was like so irked, bro. I had no idea. I'm surprised you didn't tell me. You have not told me about this part.
Well, see, I stuffed it deep down inside because I was like, okay, well, I have all these people that are trying to come up to the table. Like, why are you talking to me right now? So I was like, okay, I
gotta go talk to the people that actually want to know about this. You know, like, gosh, that's just
but
that's disrespectful, bro. And that's one thing.
Expectations.
And I'm good for you for standing up for yourself and just telling her as it is because that's what we should do now. You know what I mean? Like,
and I feel like that's what I'm trying to get better at doing too. Is like, you know, just like earlier, I'm like standing up for myself because I think that I've become this. Oh, look, I'm so skinny. I could do like this. I think I've become this person where I get scared to stand up for myself. And, you know, sometimes I know I don't control myself the best when I get very emotional or like angry or like, you know, triggered or whatever.
Yeah.
But I also think it's important to tell people and let people know that it's not okay to be disrespectful. Like, you can be...
Call them out, man.
Constructive. You can give me your feedback and opinions if I ask for it. But if you're just over here, like, going at me full force, don't expect me to just sit here and take it.
Right.
And, like, I don't know. I hate that.
Because we were kind of, like... we kind of grew up to respond in that way where we just have to like kind of take it and say okay, yeah, but and you know, that really stems a lot from like just children of immigrants in general. I mean, I'm just speaking for myself, I don't know if you agree or not, but then that's kind of like what I've seen, you know, a lot from a lot of immigrant children, you know, just having to like, okay, take it, like, and you know, and you can't really talk back, right, especially for elders and whatnot. But then it's like that's what's causing a lot of like rift and like the mental, like the freaking mental depression nowadays, you know, in adults like us nowadays, because we grew up like that. But it's to the point where we, like, again, breaking the cycle, we really have to start standing up for ourselves. And you know, it's time for that, because you know, you can stand up for yourself and still you know, be respectful and like putting people in their place, because like that's not okay, you know, like you just have to like really like sometimes, you know, put them in their place. I don't care if they're like a grandma or a grandpa or like an aunt or an uncle. Like my aunt and I were actually just talking about this, you know, my aunt from California, because you know, people, they OGs, like they have no filter. So if they have no filter or whatever, they're just gonna say whatever they want. Then why can't we? You know, like, even though, you know, like the whole, like, 100%, you know, like respect the elders, blah blah blah. Yeah, cool. I will, and I will help out whatever, to an extent. Yeah. You know, if you're gonna walk all over me and like
be disrespectful
and say all kinds of shit about me, then I'm not gonna take that. You know, like we shouldn't.
No, and I think that just goes back to like how I think, for me, I think about my kids, right? How would I want them to react in situations like that? Yeah. And would I want them to sit there and take it? Absolutely not. If someone's being disrespectful to you, like rightfully so, you know, check them or put them in their place. And I don't know, I'm having a hard time navigating how to do what I'm doing. And I think since I'm in this entrepreneur journey, like it's very different, and then doing community work, it's very different. And I just sometimes when people are giving me like feedback and like criticizing me on the outside, I tend to take it personally, right? Because I'm like, all I am is my work, right? Yeah. Or and then it's just like, oh my god, it's like a reflective of like me, of who I am as a person. Like, I know obviously they probably don't think of that way, but that's how I internalize it, right? And I'm just like, wait, I've got to stop thinking like that. But anyways, yeah, it's just
it's kind of like that saying that, you know what, like whatever you do, or like whatever you do in your career or whatever, like not every day is going to be like butterflies, right? Roses and butterflies. Not every day is going to be beautiful. Yeah. And like if you really think about it, like from when you started up until now, there's 100% way more positives than there are negatives. Yeah. So you gotta like remind yourself about that. Remind yourself about all of your wins. Remind yourself about all of the success that you've had so far. The positive impact that you've had so far up until now. Don't let these little negatives drag you down, and that's what you're doing right now.
No, but I just like I'm like, you know what? I'm throwing the motherfucking towel in. Somebody else can fucking take this shit.
She's got her white flag out.
I am a giver upper.
Nope, don't do it.
I'm like, oh my god. Because see, that's my coping.
Yes.
See, I'm like, all right, fuck it, you take it. Bitch, I'm not doing that shit. I don't care.
I've seen that, because you really internalize it, like you said, and like the stress is really taking over you to the point where you're just like, okay, I give up. You know, and that's not necessarily like a bad thing, because that's just the way how you cope with things, and that's how you're feeling at the moment, right? Like, because if you were to put throw the towel in right now, tomorrow or 2 days from now, would you regret it?
I don't know.
You don't know? That's what you're saying right now.
I don't.
So give yourself some time. That's why taking a break is extremely important. Push the break for a little bit, okay, and just like step back for a little bit. Don't give it up automatically.
This is why I need gummies.
Tell your husband, girl.
I know, girl. Pick it up. I'll be taking that gummy. I'll be like,
you gonna need it tonight so you can just knock out and not think about it. I And I'm not trying to play therapist here or whatever, but I'm just saying that it's like you have far too much knowledge and power and resource for your stuff that you've come such a long way for you to just give it up because of like a couple of like little like frustrations here and there and like little negatives is not worth you throwing in the towel. But hey, honestly, I mean, I'm just here to like to say what I'm saying. But if you feel like you want to, go for it, sis. What are you gonna do next?
I don't know. I'm just complaining at this point, but that's just how I've been feeling. And I mean, like if you're feeling like this too, like it's normal. We're
100%.
We're human. We have freaking real emotions. We have to deal with hard things like this, and I think navigating it is one of the hardest things because I know other people probably feel like this too, where they internalize a lot of things, and it's really hard to change that mindset and that thinking. Because my ego is so fucking big thanks to my dad. So like everything that I do, I internalize everything. And so it's really hard to separate my emotions from what I'm doing or like, what's happening.
It's freaking hard. It's hard. I mean, when you've grown up like that, that's all you've ever known what to do. Like, how can you unlearn that? It's like, it's going to take a lot of work if you put in the work though. Do you want to put the work in to do that? No. Then there you go. You might have to deal with this for a few more weeks, for a few more years. That's what I'm gonna say. Because
I need to go to therapy,
dude. I feel like you do need to, for real.
Well, I have been in therapy, but I just hate it. It's annoying
because they talk about like the real ish. Like
that would just take so much time.
Isn't it like 30 minutes?
If I was ready to fix myself, like really fix myself, that wouldn't be an issue.
Exactly.
I'm just not there yet.
Like your sister did it, for a little bit. Was it like once a week? For a little bit. I don't know. Did she stop? I don't know. I'm not talking to Val about it. But I feel like it's much needed to...
I need to go touch grass.
Yes.
Literally.
Go on walks again.
See that weather yesterday? That healed me.
It was so warm. It was so warm and nice.
Yeah, so if you guys have any coping mechanisms.
I was just gonna say, what do you guys do whenever you guys go through situations like that? Like, what
Stressful.
helps you? Yeah, what helps you to kind of like keep yourself grounded? Like a reminder of like what your purpose is. Like, like don't, because I know, like I said, I've been there, but they're not into that to this extent. So I can't speak for you or, Val from back then too. But it's like, what are some of your methods to kind of help you, like, kind of like reel yourself back up to enjoy and remember why you started what you started to begin with,
I don't know. Maybe just like it's taking a step back. I think that when you're in it, right, like sometime, I mean, that goes with like taking a break too,
right?
Because if you think about like, there's this a figure skater, her name is Alyssa Liu, I think, but she's a figure skater, and she started skating when she was little, and then when she turned like 16, she became like the national championship for figure skating. She was like number 1.
What's her name?
Alyssa.
Okay.
Yeah, and so she's been doing it for so long. She's Chinese American, I believe, and she was doing it for so long. She turned 16 and she hit like that national, like right, like you're at the peak of the peak, and she decided to retire because she's been doing it for so long and she already reached that epitome, right, the top. And so what did she do? She retired, and then 2 years later, she was like, she turned 18, which was this year, and she's like, I'm ready to compete again.
I think I've seen some posts about her. Yeah.
So then she's like, she has like striped hair. You've probably seen her.
Yes.
But yeah, like that. I mean, like taking a step back and also just like taking a break, I think it's sometimes viewed as bad, but I don't know, maybe
it's necessary.
It's like a good way to replenish your soul too, and see from a different perspective. And like, there's this class that I took, that my leadership class, remember? Yeah. And they always say like, look at things from the balcony, right? And I always try to think about that when I'm calm. When I'm calm and I'm not in it, I try to think of like from the balcony view, right? When you think about a picture and you think about, okay, this is a picture of a couple kissing, right? And then you zoom out and it's like the park and then the couple kissing, and you zoom out even further, right? Then you see the city, the park, and the couple kissing, and then you zoom out even further. It's like when you're zoomed all the way out, like on the balcony view, and you see down, you see the bigger picture, right? So it's like, instead of looking at everything from just what's happening right here
in front of you,
zoom out and try to look at the bigger picture from the balcony and imagine what else is going on that you may not see when you're just focusing on the one picture of the couple kissing. You know, like there's more things happening, and I think, but my problem is like when I'm in it, I see red, and I'm like, I can't.
You just don't. You can't, like you said, separate that part.
I can't regulate my emotions, like you know, and like calm down, and like I think that's my fight or flight.
Right. Yes.
And so I think that's my problem. So if anyone has coping mechanisms,
help us out. Send them this way. We could definitely use it.
Pray for me.
And others can use it too. You never know. You know, like it's just like any kind of coping mechanism. Like
it's just stressful.
And it is. And you know, you're not validated. What is it? You are welcome to feel that way. Put your feelings out. I know you're stressed right now. You know, I know you're stressed. You know you're going through a lot. But what can you do? What are you gonna do about it? That's what I'm gonna ask you.
Throw in the towel.
If that's what you want to do. She was really like throwing it up. If that's what you want to do, throw it in. Let me go get the bucket.
Because sometimes I'm like, oh my god, it's hard, and I'm like, but everything's always gonna. Everything's always gonna be hard.
That
but
part.
I'm like, fuck, it's just annoying.
Everything is gonna be hard. You just gotta choose which hard you want to do, which hard you want. Honestly,
I know
everything we do in life, especially as freaking adults, it's gonna be hard as heck.
I hate it.
It is. It freaking sucks. It sucks.
I hate it.
I need to talk to you. Oh, I need to tell you about my credit thing too.
I need a blunt.
Get that done, whatever, right? Turn your phone off. D&D.
Lord be with me.
D&D. And this is just another obstacle on the road for you, girl. Another hump in the road.
Yeah.
Get it over with, and you're gonna be good.
I need to be at a beach.
We gonna be all right. Oh,
I need to go to a beach.
Let's go. Well, I can't spring break because I'm in Colorado, but let's go summer. Look at the bigger picture, like you said, looking from the balcony view, because there's a lot of people that are literally not dying. Oh my gosh, that was so like.
There's people that don't have the opportunity to have these problems.
That part, yes. Your problems are some people's
wishes.
Yeah, literally. Like they wish to have these kind of problems, dude. To like.
That's true. Guys, hard times will pass.
Yes, it will. Yes, it will. It has before. This is not even the worst that has happened.
I know. It's just annoying, you know?
It is. And it is annoying, but, you know.
We'll get through it.
You'll get through it.
Like we always do.
Always. Get through it, get it done, and then boom, shut it out. And then if you really feel like you need to take a step back,
then do it. Period.
Go for it. Just like that. I figure skater, like you said.
There you go.
Go out of retirement for a little bit.
I know.
There is no rules to this. You can always come back and pop up. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole, like you said, literally
the world is my oyster.
Literally. But ever since you mentioned that, it's like a whole bunch of athletes. They literally do that.
They do.
Like they're like in their prime, and like freaking Tom Brady, literally going out of retirement. Oh, never mind, popping back in, because when you're the greatest at what you do, there's no rules.
Also, are you watching the Super Bowl tomorrow?
Yes. Oh my god, it's gonna be so good.
But thank you guys for listening to me yap and complain for like almost an hour. I really needed to talk it out, and like, you know,
that's what we
come to earth Jesus meeting.
Let it out.
So if you're going through a hard time, guess what? You're not the only one.
You're never the only one.
I'm going through it with you. Too blessed to be stressed.
Yes, too blessed to be stressed, girl. Come on, you gotta get that.
We just have to keep saying it until we believe it, guys.
No, for real.
Just too blessed to be stressed. Too blessed to be.
You're literally the one that said about the whole fake it till you make it. Every time I think about that saying, I think of you.
Boo.
No. Thumbs up. Woo. Sideways. She's like trying so hard to. It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. Thank you for letting me out, though. I appreciate you.
I guarantee you, like, by the next time we do this, we meet you on the next episode, we're going to be, like, laughing about this. We're going to be laughing about this.
I'm going to be like, what the heck? You're like, stupid.
Dang, I was really feeling down. And
I know, but that's the beauty of these. Like, we can look back and be like, told you. Like, I'm human. Told you.
She ain't AI.
Period.
Well, just to wrap it up, you know, like, you're never the only one that's going through hard times. Like, hard times and bad things happen to people every day.
They don't last forever.
Mm-mm. the rain ain't gonna last forever. The sun's gonna come out. So, you know, no rain, no sunshine, no flowers. Is that what they say? No rain, no flowers. So go through it.
Feel it.
Don't wallow in it. Don't stay in it too long.
And let it go.
Let it go.
We'll let it go. We'll let it go. Of course. It's just.
Yeah. You know you will. But with that being said, don't forget, please get your outfits ready because we are getting ready to dance and we're ready to have fun and do all the things.
It's going to be amazing, guys.
All kinds of activities. Ready to take pictures with your outfits.
Get your tickets or else.
As always,
we upload a new episode every Monday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, unless otherwise noted. So make sure you follow us on our socials.
Yes.
At 116th Hotline on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. All 6 platforms. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you come like and subscribe. If you're listening or watching this on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, make sure you like our podcast and rate it so that, guess what? You don't ever miss out on an episode. And as Sadie said, if you're coming to Galentine's, we'll see you this weekend. If not, then we'll see you on the next episode.
Bye. See you next time.